Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Today's topic is 4 contractual paths to income later. Now, before we get started, we got to do a little shout out to Chester the Grinch over there, cooling it out in the shades. Got the shades on, looking good. Chester, ready for the summer. Chester got his hair looking good, got his little grin, little sheepish grin, a sheepish grin. You know, every time I see him, I want to sing, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch." Let's get to the 4 contractual paths to income later. Income later is when I ask the 2 questions: what do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? And the answer to the first question, I want lifetime income. And the answer to the second question is like, I want it to start in 2 years or 3 years or 5 years or 7 years or 10 years. So there's 4 ways to get there using annuities. None of the 4, unfortunately, are better than the other. None of the 4 are arbitrage sweet spot moments. None of the 4 are the best. Sir, I've looked at all of them. This is the best. Now, after speaking with you, if you go to my site at theannuityman.com and you set an appointment and we have a conversation, I might tell you that this specific one fits you and is more suitable and appropriate. But let's go over the 4. The first one is very, very basic. You need income in 5 years, 3 years, 7 years, whatever. Don't buy an annuity. I know. Oh my gosh, the annuity gods, they're here. I can sense it. They're gonna yell at me. But it's true. A lot of you out there, you don't need an annuity right now, but at the time you need income, you buy an immediate annuity. You shop all carriers through our site, theannuityman.com, and look for the highest yielding with the best carrier rated guarantee out there, period. They're commodity products. And when I say commodity products, people say, well, true commodity stands like when you buy wheat or you buy gold futures as a commodity. And then if you don't sell that contract, they deliver the wheat. They deliver the oil. No, you know what I'm talking about. It's wheat. It's annuity products. It's annuity types. You shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee. That's what I mean when I say commodities. Some guy got deep in the weeds and started telling me, well, they could really just actually deliver the oil to your backyard. Stop. I understand all of that. I used to be on Wall Street. I get it. You know, I sold managed futures. I understand it backwards and forwards, but no need to get into it now. But the first way is to just don't buy anything. And at the time you need income, buy an immediate annuity. The second way is what I call Myga to Spia. A Myga is the annuity industry's version of a CD. So let's just say you have, I want income in 5 years, Stan. Great. Let's buy a 5-year Myga. That gets a guaranteed interest rate, just like a CD. And at the end of the term, we will shop all immediate annuity carriers and do a non-taxable event transfer. Doesn't matter if you're IRA, Roth, or non-qualified, into the highest paying immediate annuity, Myga to Spia. I've done a video on that. If you want to type it in, you can see that. That's the second way. Okay, the third way is a deferred income annuity. Remember the immediate annuity? It's the same structure, no moving parts, no annual fees, no market attachments, no nonsense. It's just a straight transfer risk. You can use IRA, non-IRA, Roth IRA, whatever. And you can say, I need income to start in 5 years. Now it's in the liquid product. It's irrevocable. That's okay. You buy it today and I can tell you to the penny what that income stream is going to be in 5 years. Or you might say, you know what, Stan, I want $2,750 5 years from now, every single month for the rest of me and my spouse's life. We'll run a reverse engineer quote. You can do that at my site at theannuityman.com to find out how little money it takes to create that contractual guarantee. So once again, hold, as Mel Gibson would say in the movie Braveheart. Remember that war scene? Hold. And then you buy an immediate annuity. I need to do that, but with my shirt on, if you know what I mean. Immediate annuity. Second is Myga to Spia, fixed rate annuity, and then transfer it into an immediate annuity. Third way is deferred income annuity. It's an immediate annuity that you defer. And the fourth way is what every single agent in the world is going to try to sell you. It's an indexed annuity with an income rider. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that the income rider part of it is a commodity. You shop all income riders for the highest payout, period. There's not one that's better than the other. There's not one that's better because they have an upfront bonus. There's not one that's better because it increases your income when the index increases. Listen, that's a great sales pitch. But when you hear it, just understand that the annuity company severely and drastically lowers the initial payment to make up for that potential increase. It's no free lunch. If it sounds too good to be true, it is every single time. So those are the 4 ways to get to income later. Now, let's kind of go through them from the standpoint of who it fits. Let's go through the first one. It's hold, 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 and then buy an immediate annuity. That's for all you players out there, all you traders out there, all you masters of the universe and Gordon Geckos of the world, that you want to control it, you can trade it, you can make your money, but you know eventually that the cognitive ability is going to go, or you want to set something up for the spouse who could give a rip about any of that trading crap. In fact, like when you take her out and you go, you know, honey, I did a butterfly condor spread today and we made 7% on the internal risk. And it's just, and she's like wanting to kill it. She's stabbing herself with the wine glass in the eye because she doesn't care. But that first one is you. The first one is you like, hey, this is how we do income. And I got a call today and maybe we'll talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about this. Good idea, Stan. Gentleman was that person, trader. He was a Trader Joe and ain't no groceries. He was trading all, he was good at it. He goes, but you know what, Stan? I got to set something up for my wife. How do I do that? Do I buy something now? No, here's how you do it. If you have a trust, put in the trust that upon your demise, when you die on the trading floor, when you die and your Learjet hits the mountain, and she's not with you, of course, there's something in the trust that says, when I die, there's an immediate annuity to be purchased for my lovely spouse who put up with my ass all this time, and there's a lifetime income stream that's going to be created for her so she can go visit the kids and the grandkids. You don't have to buy anything now. You can buy it later. And if you don't want to buy anything, while you're alive, that's fine. Then put it in the trust and dictate the trust that an immediate annuity has to be purchased. Hopefully it's us that you use, but it just structure it life with cash refund for your wife or spouse. Okay. So that's the first way. The second way is Myga to Spia. I like that one just because you can control the asset. It's like buying a DIA, but you're not giving up. There's no irrevocableness. That's pretty cool. Until the end of the Myga contract when you're transferring it to the immediate annuity. Remember, you're buying a Myga. Let's just say it's a 7. Stan, I need income in 7 years. I want to control the asset. I'm a control freak. I don't know if I'm going to need the income, but I want to be able to do this. I want to put the plan together because I'm a box checker. Is that you? Nod your head. We buy a 7-year Myga with a 7-year interest guarantee. You can take the interest out if you want, or you can let it roll and compound. IRA, non-IRA, Roth IRA, doesn't matter. Okay. And then at the end of that duration, we'll be in touch with you and say, hey, remember us? Got this Myga that's maturing. What do you want to do? You want us to send the money back to where it came from, the IRA, wherever, or do you want to go with the plan and shop all immediate annuities for a lifetime income stream for you and the spouse? So you're controlling that asset up until the final second, and then we annuitize. That's Myga to Spia. The third way is a DIA. Remember, that's for the person. It's kind of box checkers like, listen, Stan, you know, I got a consultant that I've hired, so smart, but he's like, he'd buy a DIA. He'd be like, you know what, Stan? That everything else, like the other 3 are fine, but I'm a box checker. I'm a planner, and I want that that income stream. I want to know to the penny what it's going to be. I don't want to think about it. I want to go with a large carrier, A+ type carrier, A+ carrier. I just want to lock and load here. I could care less about markets. I got other assets. I want this to be earmarked for lifetime income to hit at a certain date, and I might even ladder it. I might buy a DIA to start in 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. That's your consultant brain. That you want to know you got it all lined up. You actually probably know when you're going to die and what trip you'll be on. That if that's you, then a DIA might work. And then there's the fourth one, which is the index annuity or variable annuity. And in most cases, the highest contractual guaranteed income riders come with attached to index annuities. Index annuity with the income rider, you're buying the income rider contractual guarantee. It's monopoly money. You can't cash it in or transfer it or, hey, send me that that interest rate, high interest rate's been growing on the income rider. No, it's not going to happen. Send me that upfront bonus. Send me the upfront bonus. It is that funny. But for the person that still wants to control it, okay, and then you can turn on the income rider. And the income rider is not annuitization in most cases. It's drawdown. It's flipping the light switch on and off. In other words, you can turn it on and off, that income rider, or you could put it off down the road. if you need a little bit more flexibility and your time horizon is a little bit longer, say 7 or 10 years, maybe an index annuity with an attached income rider fits you. But we're going to talk about that when you get on the phone with me at The Annuity Man, and I use my mouth and ears in proportion, which means I listen more than I talk, which is saying that's hard to believe, Stan, because I'm checking out these videos and you seem to like the camera. No, I really don't. But what I do like is edutainment. I like educating you, making you laugh a little bit, but sticking some things in your heads that are facts so you won't fall for the sales pitch out there in the hinterlands of annuity sales presentations, which are doozies and seems to be unregulated. They keep telling me, no, Stan, we're regulating these sales pitches you talk about all the time. I'm like, really? Because I don't see that. The calls I get, I'm like, no, that's not happening. But there's 4 contractual paths to income later. If you need income in the future, you can hold by Spia. You can do Myga to Spia. You can buy a DIA, or you can buy an index annuity with an income rider. That income rider is the future lifetime income stream guarantee. We look forward to working with you and speaking with you. Go to my site at theannuityman.com to run quotes 24/7, 365, see videos, download my books, and all that stuff. I will see you, and Chester will see you, cool Chester, the cool man Chester, next week.